Hi, this is Deepthi. This is my first assignment in data mining and visualization. My assignment title is Exploratory Data Analysis. And this is my first slide. This slide tells about it introduces the name of the project, that is exploring the superstore dataset to derive meaningful business insight. In this year, using Python and data visualization, I examine trends, patterns, and performance matrices. The goal is to support decision making with real evidence insight. And I'll take you through how I clean, analyzed, and interpret the data. Let's begin the process of turning raw numbers into strategic recommendation. And this is my second slide, that is dataset overview. This dataset comprises 9,994 rows and 19 columns covering transactions such as order date, shipment, ship mode, product category, region, and matrices like sales, profit, quantity, and discount. Each row represents a sales transaction across US regions. I begin by inspecting the data types, identifying the missing values, and checking for structural integrity. And coming to the next, initial data and quality checks. In this step, I assess the quality of the data before performing any analysis. I confirm that there were no missing values across any of the column, which means the data was complete. One duplicate record was identified and removed to avoid skewing the results. Data types were also identified and removed to avoid skewing the results. These checks ensured that the data set was reliable and wouldn't produce misleading visuals and statistics. And coming to the next slide, that is feature engineering. In this step, I enhance the dataset by creating new variables to support time-based analysis. Especially, I extracted the month and year from the order date column to form a new feature called order month. This allowed me to trends in sales and profit over time with better clarity. And coming to the next slide, that is outlier detection and treatment. In this slide, it explains about how I handle unusually high or low values in the dataset. Outliers were detected in the sales and profit columns using the box plot and the interquartile method. These extreme values could distort averages and visual interpretation, so I carefully filter them out. By removing them, I ensure the visuals represent the true patterns, the data, not rare exceptions. It helped me to make comparisons more reliable across product categories and region. And coming to this slide, that is sales distribution analysis. In this, it is a univariant analysis. Firstly, univariant means it takes only single feature that we can do the extraction, like we can use histograms, bar graphs, etc. in univariant analysis. So in this single distribution analysis, this slide explores how sales values are spread across all transactions in the dataset. And also I use to histogram to visualize the uh, distributions, which turned out to be right skewed. That means most sale values are small with only a few large orders. uh, this insight is useful for understanding customer purchasing patterns and product pricing dynamics. Also, it also suggests that while a few high value sales boost revenue, the bulk of sales come from the smaller transaction. And coming to the multivariant analysis, that is sales versus profit. In this, um, this slide shows how profit values are distributed uh, across like sales versus profit. And also using scatter plot, I discovered the higher sales don't always mean higher profit. In fact, some high sale transaction had very low or even negative profit margins. This could be due to excessive discount, high fulfillment cost, or low margin products. This insight reveals that focusing purely on revenue can be misleading in terms of business health. And coming to the next slide, that is discount and profit impact. This slide explores the relationship between the discount percentages and profit margins using a matrix visualization. This matrix clearly shows that discount levels increase, profit tends to decline significantly. This suggests that while discounts may help attract customers, they often lead to losses if not carefully managed. Most of the red zones in the matrix correspond to high discount and low profit combinations. Using matrix makes it easier to see patterns across the multiple discount ranges and profit outcomes. Coming to the next slide, that is category performance overview. This slide compares how three main products, that categories like furniture, office, and supplies, technology. I used a bar chart here to show total sales and total profit side by side for category, and also technology stood out as most profitable category even though it does not always have the highest sales, and furniture on the other hand showed inconsistent profits which might indicate high cost and inefficient operations. Understanding this category level performance is key for planning promotions and inventory pricing categories. Coming to the next slide, that is subcategory leaders. It is also like univariant analysis in as I use subcategory leaders. This slide highlights the top performing subcategories based on the both sales and profit. I used a horizontal bar chart to rank subcategories like phone, chairs, and binders. Phones emerged as a standout performers, showing high values in both sales and profitability. This suggests that certain subcategories consistently drive business success and deserve greater static focus. And coming to the next slide, that is geographic insights and city analysis. This slide provides insights into city-wise performance based on the total profit. I used horizontal bar chart to rank cities, revealing that New York and Los Angeles are top contributors to profitability. Interestingly, some smaller cities are also strong profit despite fewer orders, indicating efficiency of high margin sales. This geographic breakdown is useful for planning regional campaigns, shipping strategies, and also even for more placement. And coming to the next slide, that is monthly sale trends. This slide explores how sales have varied from by month over time. Usually a line plot on the engineered order month column. I observed noticeable peaks and dips in sales. Sales typically spike during certain months, like influenced by seasonal demand, promotions, or holidays. These kind of trend sales helps with forecasting and planning future inventory, staffing, and marketing efforts. Coming to the next slide, that is monthly profit patterns. This slide examines how profit fluctuate across different months. While sales and profit often move together, I noticed that some high sales months still delivered low or negative profit. This suggests that operational cost or discounting strategies may be affected profitability in certain periods. This line plot helps to visualize which months are truly profitable or not just high in revenue. And coming to the next slide, that is visualization strategy. This slide outlines the logic behind the visualization used throughout the analysis. In this, each chart was selected based on the type of insight. I want to convey that bar chart for comparisons, line graph for trends, and matrices for relationship. I aim to keep the visual clean, readable, and purposeful, avoiding unnecessary complexity. And coming to the next slide, that is business challenges are identified. This slide summarizes the major problems uncovered during the data analysis. First, high discount levels were frequently linked to negative profit, suggesting pricing issues. Second, certain product categories like furniture have an inconsistent margin across regions, and in this identifying them the first step towards creating practical and data driven solutions. Coming to the next slide, that is recommendation, pricing and profit. Based on the discount profit analysis, I recommend refining the discounting strategy. Instead of offering blanket discount, the company should adopt dynamic prices based on the product category and seasonality. Discounting should be limited for high performing subcategories like phones, were demand in strong even at regular prices. And coming to the next slide, that is recommendation, like in seasonal strategy. This recommendation focus on aligning business actions with observed monthly trends. The sales and profit peaks in specific months suggestion opportunities for planned promotions. By preparing ahead high demand months, the business can reduce stock or delivery delays. A well planned calendar based on the past trends will increase the efficiency and the profitability also. Coming to the geographic strategy, this slide presents region based actions based on city level performance insight. Top cities like New York, Los Angeles should receive more marketing logistics support due to their consistent profitability. Underperforming regions may require a closer look at cost, delivery times, localized competition. The company could also make it And also coming to the uh, final executive summary, the slide summarizes the key takeaways from the entire exploratory data analysis project. Through detailed analysis, we identified challenges with pricing, profit inconsistency, seasonal fluctuations, and geographic performance. The dataset was clean and complete, allowing for reliable, meaningful explorations. Insight led to actionable recommendations in pricing, inventory, marketing, and regional focus. And coming to exploratory data analysis as a business tool, it transforms messy data into structured insight. It not only useful for statisticians, it is a vital for product managers, marketers, and operation leaders. And coming to why EDA matters in business, it is not only a just statistical exercise, it drives business intelligence by exploring data before applying advanced models. Teams can identify where operations are inefficient, and also why data cleaning techniques are used in this cleaning process involves removing of duplicate entries, data type corrections, and applications of interquartile range method to detect eliminate outliers. This approach is preferred over z-score methods in normally distributed data. And statistical overview of sale key matrices like sales, profit, quantity highlighted the central tendencies and variety of each field. Mean, median, and standard deviation values help to set expectations and identify anomalies. And summary statistics revealed that though average sales were moderate, variability was high, indicating an unequivalent contribution across this. So the main role of visualize analytics are the using in our exploratory data analysis are histograms reveal distribution shapes, box plot identifies outliers, scatter plots expose weak relationship between sales and profit, heat maps visualize the correlations in this. And also coming to the next slide, that turning EDA insights into business actions is crucial. For example, if profit is falling in the furniture category, managers might reassess the supplier contracts or redesign the prices structures. If a city performs below expectations, targeted promotes or surveys could uncover customer pain points also. And this is the importance of segment analysis. In this segment analysis, reveal the consumer, corporate, home office customers, and also corporate clients, average quantity and sales, to enhance tailoring marketing strategies. And segment trends can increase the conversion rates and enhance customer retention in each group. And coming to the ethics and data analysis, as an analyst, I must ensure that integrity of our data handling. This means transparency in methods, avoiding misleading visualizations, and documenting data limitations. Ethical exploratory data analysis avoid cherry picking and respect privacy if personal data is involved. Coming to the conclusion, this project demonstrated the power of exploratory data analysis in uncovering valuable business insight by cleaning the data and exploring the through visual statistical techniques. Key patterns, outliers were identified. Both univariant and multivariant analysis are revealed the impact of discount, and the overall approach showed how data driven decisions can reduce risk and enhance the profitability. Thus, analysis lays the groundwork for continuous performance monitoring using the analytics. These are the references I used for the exploratory data analysis for the using super store dataset. And these are the data sets I mean references have gone through and I've used, which are helpful for my project. Thank you.